What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, my hair is blonde. It's been blonde for like a week now, but I haven't made a video since then yet. So here it is, I'm blonde. I like it, I really like it. I just thought I would dye my hair, so I did. That's the story. Anyway, today I am filming another decluttering minimalism video. I'm not trying to call myself a minimalist. We all know that is not the case. I buy way too many clothes. That's just like the only area in my life apartment that I just can't keep minimalistic and decluttered. Like everything else in my life, I own what I need. I don't overbuy. I don't buy things that I don't need except for clothes. So please, down below, let me know what's like one area of your life where you just can't keep it minimalistic and organized. So please let me know so I can feel better about myself. I thought that because New Year just started, it would be nice to kind of have a clean, fresh space. So I decluttered, got rid of a bunch of stuff, so I just thought I would film it and also just give you guys a bunch of tips that I have when it comes to decluttering. And that's pretty much it. If you're not subscribed already, please do if you like this video. And if you want to check me out and stalk me on some other places, I have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. It's gonna be down below. My Instagram, I think, is beautiful, so you should check it out. I just started a new theme. Very important step in my life, so that's that. Okay, now let's get into decluttering and tips and all of that. Okay, my first tip is to do it in categories. So my categories were fashion, beauty, stationery, and then just other random things that I own. And I feel like putting things in kind of bigger categories and tackling one at a time is just a lot faster and more efficient. So I really like this tip and I think it works really well. So yeah, tip number 2, I already kind of said, but it's to like start with one category, lay it all out on the floor, on the desk, just so you can see everything that you own. And then if you need to, put it in smaller categories. So for example, with fashion, like there's so many items that I have. So I made smaller categories like t-shirt, jeans, jackets, all of that, just so I can see like all the t-shirts I own and realize that I own way too many and that I don't need all of them, and I could see like which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't really wear. It's just a lot easier to see everything that you own and just get rid of it more efficiently. It's great. The next tip is to create piles. So I personally have a keeping file, like these are the things that I want and need in my life. And then I have donating or giving away, and then I have trash. And then the last one is the maybe pile. And this one can be a little bit hard because what can happen is that you just put everything in the maybe pile and you're like, I don't want to deal with this now, I'll figure it out later. So try not to do that. I kind of like to limit myself when it comes to how many pieces can be in the maybe pile. I do this with clothes, and then I put them somewhere where I don't see them every day. So like a little weird place in my closet that I never look at. And then basically if I ever think of that item and want to wear it, then that means I want to keep it. And if not, because I usually forget about those, I obviously don't need them and I just throw them out. The next little tip section of this video is which questions you should ask yourself when you're going through each item. Sometimes it's hard to know if you want to keep it or not, so I like to ask myself a set of questions. So the questions are, the first one is, would I buy this again? This one's my personal favorite. Does it make me feel good? / does it make me happy? Does it spark joy? Anything like that. The next one is, have I worn this in the past 6 months? Does it fit my style or my color palette? Do I have a realistic plan to actually use it ever again? And then the last one is, am I holding on to this because I don't want to waste money or because it has sentimental value to me? Okay, now I have a few extra tips. The first tip is for those sentimental type of things that you own that you don't really care about the item itself, you don't really use it ever, but it has a certain memory attached to it. What I would personally do is just take a picture of it. Like you don't have to physically have it to remember that memory. It's probably in your mind anyway without that item. But if you still want that, then you can just look at a picture. You don't have to own a bunch of things just because memories are attached to it. The next one is for those of you who kind of feel bad for getting rid of things because you paid a lot of money for them. You can always sell them. You know, that's an option. There's Depop, Poshmark, all those things you can use to sell your clothes if you think that that's a waste of money, you can actually gain a lot of money from that if you don't want to donate. I've met people who literally make a living from reselling clothes, so I don't think that's an issue. That's just an excuse. Also, something that you can do is a 30-day like minimalism challenge. There's so many of those on YouTube, on Pinterest, everywhere. So if you want to kind of make this a habit, you can definitely do that. Then you can find one of those either videos or pictures again on Pinterest, certain like blogs, anything like that, that are like 30 or like 100 items that you can get rid of right away. So you can do that and just grab a trash bag, and your goal can be to just fill it up to the top. And you can do that if that works for you. And then the last little thing that you can do that I know a lot of people do is to just get rid of one item per day, every single day. What most people say that do this is that they usually get rid of like more than one item a day, just because you like get rid of that and then you see something else and you want to get rid of that as well. It kind of becomes a little bit of a challenge. So I think that's also fun if you like a little game challenge. So yeah, just a little suggestion, you know. Okay, that is it. Those are all my tips. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you can actually see the videos that I post. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that I'll have below. I love you very much, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye. I can't stay.